What is at stake
Conspiracy
is
theories.
more than once. What is at
Conspiracy
stake?
theories.
All country. A new world order where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law. Such is a world worthy of our struggle and worthy of our children's future.
They're this shadowy and motley group of hackers and activists who answer to no one, drawn together by love of internet mischief.
But also hunted by the FBI.
Someone has broken into the National Bank, the Federal Reserve.
The group of hackers named Anonymous.
Breaking into files.
Who are these people?
Greetings, citizens of the world. We are Anonymous. For as long as any of us can remember, we have lived in a world of injustice, ruled by a minority on an agenda to line their own pockets, while men, women, and children live in abject poverty, with little or no food, waiting to die. This secret society controls your governments, your media, and your entertainment, manipulating you, your children, your mother and your father. The people fear the government and do as they are told, living a life of struggle, bringing up their children to do exactly the same. The people believe the media. Information is force-fed to the masses, lies presented as facts. Nobody asks questions. The people are brainwashed by music and TV filled with subliminal messages of hate and satanic worship. The control of the earth and its inhabitants has risen through an age of capitalist domination centered around the supply of oil and energy products. The suppression of technology, knowledge, and the truth behind our origins has left people powerless to resist and led to the conscious mind accepting things as they are. But the subconscious mind knows better, and every day more and more people of the world are starting to wake up. Over the coming days this awakening will increase as the lies are exposed, but please try to keep calm. You may hear or see things that frighten, shock, or upset you. Surround yourself with positivity and accept that you are at the start of a journey, hand in hand with your brothers and sisters, headed for a better, fairer, and more just world. A new age is dawning, and it is the responsibility of each and every one of us to make sure that it is the right one. Peace, love, and unity are all within our grasp, but first we must become it through a shared respect for each other, and those hiding the truth must, and will, be exposed for what they are. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Dear citizen, every so often, we are faced with a choice: to fight for what is right, or to allow ourselves and those around us to be controlled by greed of others. We are fighting for free speech. We are fighting for the truth. We are Anonymous.
Since the launch of Our Humanity Party, there have been those who have lied the real truth about and distorted the real truth about our intent, and the purpose for which we exist.
Problem reaction solution, the most used and the most powerful method of mass, mind, and emotional manipulation that has been used on us to advance this agenda. You want to change society in a way that if you did it openly and had a meeting and said, right, well, tell the public this is what we're going to do, you know that you would get a massive public reaction against what you want. So you don't do it openly. You play this technique. Stage one, the problem's created. The cover story of the problem is then reported to the people as official history, uninvestigated, and what they're looking for at stage two is a reaction from the public that says, in effect, something must be done. What are they going to do about it? Through changes in legislation, offer the solutions to the problems they have themselves covertly created. And what are those solutions? They are changes in society to advance the Orwellian Big Brother state and the centrally controlled global agenda. Through problem reaction solution, we need to switch our minds a bit here, because of problem reaction solution, they don't want crime figures to come down, because if they do, they can't offer the solution to the crime figures, which is more control. They want people knifed in the street.
Problem reaction solution. To describe the most powerful and most used technique of mass mind perception manipulation. You play the technique of problem, reaction, solution. War on terror, and we had the invasion of Afghanistan. On the basis of the official story of 9/11 being true, as actually being driven by that initial burst of horror and excuse from 9/11. If the official story wasn't true, and my goodness me, it wasn't, all that has been justified since has been on the basis of a lie, a massive, monumental lie. And those with a mind of their own who have looked at the detailed research into the official story of 9/11 have seen, because it hardly takes a genius to do so, that hardly one strand of that story fits to another. If this is true, that can't be true. If that's true, then that can't be true. The contradictions and the anomalies are stunning.
Greetings, citizens of the world. We have formed as a result of the dishonesty in the media, and the general error our enemies have made by underestimating Anonymous. We are here to remind the public that they control their government, and to teach them how to combat corruption and misinformation effectively. We will not allow the slander of Anonymous through the media, and those who speak incorrectly or slander our family will correct those actions. We urge those who support or claim anonymity to fully represent the creed of Anonymous. If you are unfamiliar with the creed, you would be wise to educate yourself. As we hold the creed and the uphold of justice our priority, TruthSec is here to protect and inform you. Although it is your responsibility to seek knowledge, we will assist you. TruthSec is a seconds of equal and unbiased compassion as well as hate. We are here to judge the corrupt and care for the used and less fortunate. To the public, we promise to inform you and research things before we bring information to you. Although we still urge you to do your own research. To the public, we promise to combat any cases of human rights violation that we have the power and time to. To the public, we promise not to censor our supporters or control them in any way. To the public, it should be noted we are not your hitmen, and we will not be going after anyone unless we see fit as a team. To our targets, you will receive one warning. That is it. To our targets, if you do not listen and continue to slander Anons or misinform the public, we will take action against you. To our targets, expect us. We are Anonymous. We are a headless snake whose bite kills kings. We are Legion. We are everywhere, and everyone. You cannot hide. We do not forgive, and we will always remember, the 5th of November. We do not forget. Your actions will not slip past us. We see you. We are Anonymous. We destroy what we create. In times of great deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Anonymous is an idea, and has no leaders. No one can say who is, or is not, Anonymous. Not everyone can be part of the collective. The collective consists of those who make the attainment of knowledge their greatest pursuit. Anonymous is a contradiction. Anyone who tries to define Anonymous as anything other is wrong, and should seek information. Expect us.
So the people of the world can now determine what those changes are that those in the positions of implementing changes have in store for them. These changes are: the old world is coming to an end. It will be replaced with a new way of doing things. The new world will be called the New World Order. This new structuring will redistribute property from the have nations and will give it to the have-not nations. The New World Order will include changes in the family, the workplace, religion. The United States will play a major role in bringing it to the world. World wars have been fought to further its aim. Adolf Hitler, the Nazi socialist, supported the goal of the planners. The majority of the people will not readily accept the New World Order, but will be deceived into accepting it. One, those in favor of the changes will have become seated in the very thrones of power, generally without the public realizing. Two, the old world order will be destroyed piece by a series of planned nibbles at the established format. The Communist Party is actively supporting the changes to the New World Order. The basic tenets of Christianity, which were the base for the old world order, will have to be eliminated. If the slower methodical techniques of change do not function, violence will be introduced and controlled by the planners, including possibly a World War III using atomic weapons. The people of the world will give up their freedom to the controllers because there will be a planned famine or some other serious occurrence such as a depression or war. The change to the New World Order is coming shortly, folks, and it has already begun. And many sense that changes in this nation's lifestyle are occurring. Most of us know full well that these changes are taking place. The newspapers are saturated with articles reporting the activities of those increased governmental spending for a variety of unconstitutional purposes. Organizations supporting a globalism concept urge the world to adopt a one-world government. Psychologists preaching the destruction of the family unit and recommending that the society rear the nation's children. Governments closing private schools, and nations forming regional governments under which national borders are scheduled to disappear. And still the sheeple think that all of this is happening by accident. And any concept that it is being brought about by a carefully orchestrated plan is the product of crazy conspiratorialists. Since these changes appear to be part of the new philosophy known as the New World Order, anyone desiring to know the future has to become familiar with this new phrase and what it portends for the world of tomorrow, and you will quickly see that it is the result of a well thought out, well conceived, and well orchestrated plan. Indeed, it is called the Great Work.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it.
Brothers and sisters, you have one choice. Stay with the truth, or die with the lie.
Terrorism exists only if your mind says it does.
Fear is what controls you. The truth is what controls fear.
We are anonymous. We will never forgive the disinformation. We will never forget the lies that we expose. Anyone can be anonymous. But not everyone knows the truth about Anonymous and what we fight for. Nobody can speak for Anonymous. Anonymous can only speak to you. Agree with me, share this video. 2016 is the year that we fight for what's right and not be denied of the truth. Disinformation is what caused humanity so much problems. We as true anons expose the truth and disinformation. There are ones that will attempt to hijack our true idea, but we are here to say, expect us.
YouTube is removing free speech. I encourage you to download this video in the description. Upload this video with different titles, so that the fake anons don't delete the truth. United with the truth, divided with the lie. Expect us.